just beyond buying practices and just essentially sticking them together.
Yeah.
How have you picked up that these consolidators actually create value? Do we think it's technology, new services, other efficiencies?
Yeah. I think it's maybe what they would, what they'll claim is best practice in terms of operations. So if you're applying best practice, your margins will be better. The ability to sell other services. And I guess there are the really obvious ones, like, I'm a traditional general practice firm. I'm joining a group that offers specialist services like corporate finance, valuations, all that kind of stuff. And then the other interesting thing, I think, is this idea that Cahill was talking about, Cahill at Continuum was talking about, which is that actually the accountant is the gatekeeper, the old trusted advisor thing.
Yeah.
And if you're the trusted advisor, you're the first person that the client comes to when they have a when they have a question, or when they're anxious about something or whatever, in a business sense. And so if you can, whether it's if you think about the kind of questions that a client may have asked you in the past, Matt, it might be, I'm in dispute with a shareholder. I want to buy them out. What's the business worth? Or I'm getting divorced. What's the business? We need to carve this up. Or I'm thinking about selling. Is this a good time to sell? Who might buy my business? So it could be those traditional kind of questions, or it could be, I'm really worried about cybersecurity.
Yeah.
And, so what we're actually seeing is some of these accountancy groups going, well, hang on a minute. If we're the trusted advisor, we're the gatekeeper for a whole bunch of other services. So why don't we bring those services under one roof? So it could be kind of digital consultancy, cybersecurity, I don't know, systems integration stuff, other managed services. It could be a whole host of things. And, if you think about how you can create value as a bigger group, then people will talk about upsell and cross-sell and all that kind of stuff. And that feels on paper an attractive thing to do. It's like, well, we've got all this stuff under one roof, everything under one roof. I'm your audit partner or general practice partner or relationship director, whatever you want to call that person, and I can organize all of this stuff for you. You could see, certainly on paper, that feels like a legitimate and logical way to create value.
Yeah, I mean, it's fascinating, isn't it? The opportunity that's there. And I guess it strikes me that, this idea of this professional body behind us as chartered accountants, we want to protect that, as much as possible, because, I guess in other industries, some of the trust has maybe been lost, and that's going to jeopardize, isn't it? What the potential for growth and expansion into different fields. So, yeah, it's really interesting, I think. That this trusted advisor idea and what the doors it opens.